Alright, let's do an audio check. Let's see what this audio sounds like. Alright, and I got my mic hooked up. I think I'm using a Purple Panda. That's probably why you can hear this fan in the background. And I think the audio is pretty good. We'll see when the game starts playing. We starts getting some sound, starts getting some activity going on, and see if I gotta turn the damn mic up. Setting up my Bluetooth right now. That's what you're seeing the blue screen for. I'm sorry, the VR. I'm setting my VR up. My bad, not Bluetooth. Alright, VR is now live. Okay, so I just cut the game on. You're gonna see me run through this. Sometimes I put up videos. Well, matter of fact, all the time I put videos up and I never show like car setting or setup or anything. Honestly, I don't set anything up. Street cars I do set up, but like race cars I don't, because that reason comes from we're always having BOP and no tuning, so there's really no need to set the car up. So what I wanted to do is, well, let me show you the car. Per weeks, like I decide to drive a specific manufacturer or whatever. So this week I'm driving Hondas. And it's funny because now they've got all of these hatchbacks coming with the new update. But this week I'm driving the NSX. Now, this is 100% bone stock car. I know it's just showing the screen. You can't see me looking around or looking at anything specifically, because VR will only start once I start driving. But you see it's just racing hard. It's a dev setup, dev tune. So let's go to Nürburgring. So I put up a video earlier on this group that I'm in on Facebook. The car is 100% stock, as you just seen, and I did run the car, just trying to get used to it. It was funny because earlier I was joking with some friends about driving for them on the Nürburgring circuit experience. And I hadn't done Nürburgring circuit experience in quite a while, and I forgot that they reset the times. So I went and did Nürburgring lap experience, and my previous time was a 135 something. You see now it's a 131.411. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm a little bit faster. And that was me putting my time up. But I wanted to see how closely I could run with the NSX and whatnot. I didn't change the time of day and everything for the same that the Nürburgring circuit experience was, but I just ran like a stock random time, which was 7 a.m., blah, blah, blah. So, you know, there's not too much to change on there, even though I really wish I could. Yeah, there's not really much that I can do, but I do put on that. And I think the NSX yesterday, as you can see, NSX GR3, the date was yesterday. Racing Hards, bone stock, 720.32 for the PP. You can see up above, that's the settings and everything like that. I'm really the type, like a lot of guys do not believe me, I'm really the type to leave the cars stock. I want to drive faster. I don't want to have a faster tune. So 134, 422. And I felt like that was slow because you see my street cars up above that I had race tires on, just because somebody told me to run Nürburgring with race tires on a street car, and I did it with those cars right there. This, to me, needs to go faster than those cars, but I can't go any faster with this low of horsepower. I think each of those cars above there is about 700 or so, and force inducted. So anyway, I want to reassure it's still the same. And I know this ain't a big deal. Nobody really cares, but I'm always manual. I'm in VR, zero traction control, ABS on weak, nothing else on. No counter steer, no stability, no nothing. Now, I'm only showing you this because I have everything off and you can't see anything. Even in VR, it's running a minimal heads-up display, so you won't be able to see anything anyway, but I don't run any assist or anything on. So, let's see if I can go a little bit quicker than 34. And I just got off of work, and this is literally my first lap. So there's not even a warm-up. Let's just see what we do. That was a little sloppy getting that curb, but we'll keep it rocking. And I'm on a Thrustmaster T300 RS, or the GT Series one. And obviously PSVR 2. Spending a little bit of time on the rig. This is the cool part. This is the part where dude crashed. $7 a.m., 7:30 a.m. with a cold track is nuts to go through there kind of flat out. This is the part that always gets people like tripped out. You just stay flat, hug the edge, just turn. And light on the brakes, heavy on the brakes, and back off the brakes, trail braking, back on throttle. NSX doesn't like that. I learned that, right? I learned that doing the daily races. If you take curbing with the NSX, it hates that. And that just gives me a chance to redeem myself and clean up that one segment. Alright, now let's try not to kill ourselves. And again, you hear the throttle inputs, that's all me, my ankle doing what I'm doing. Woo! Yeah, NSX doesn't like the curves. Here, we try not to backflip into any crowds. We stay flat out and shift at that curbing. Could have stayed on the throttle, but for some reason I got intimidated. So we just gonna roll with that. Myself on the exit. Here we go. Let's bottom this car the hell out. The fog. That's why I like the early morning. You get the hazy fog and shit on this track. Straight out to the gate, turn in, roll in second, and then roll on third, flat out. This corner coming up, it gets a little tricky. Sometimes I get anxiety with it, sometimes I don't. But we're just gonna roll off, touch the brakes, back on throttle. Brake, stay in third. And we're gonna rev it to the limiter right down here, second gear, tight, and exit on curb. Flat out, take this flat out. Whoa, almost killed me. Down one just to gather it back up. All the outside, around the outside. Take that early shift. Sometimes short shifting will bite you in the ass because it puts you right in the torque. Sometimes it's good to be in a higher RPM and get past all of the torque. Roll this out. So sometimes you see me short shift, sometimes you see me rev it out. Now, typically there's really no perfect shift here. Down, down, curve in, curve out. I knew that was coming. I couldn't see past the A-pillar, but we'll keep it rocking. It's one thing about this cage and this A-pillar. Sometimes looking through the corner, you want to turn it a certain way so you can see. But anyway, there's no perfect shifts in this game. Sometimes for fuel conservation, you can shift early. Roll out, downshift, back on. Damn, curbing. But we're not conserving fuel on this one, so I'm revving it. You'll see me rev it into the yellows, sometimes the reds, and that's basically how I shift. Damn, this thing doesn't like curbs. That's basically how I shift this game. I don't necessarily say that's the right or the wrong way. Stay off these curbs. At it from lap to lap, I do something different every single time. Last time I went through there in second, came through here in fourth, then downshift here in second. I'm just going to rock third all the way through. That's a big problem that I have. I'm never very consistent as to what I do. I can make a lap look identical, but I do something different every time. Just like there, didn't shift, right? Last time I shifted, I was already in sixth. And because I had more speed coming through there, that was a little faster. I should have lifted. All right, done with the talking. Let's run this damn lap. I gotta focus, goddamn. Curbs, man. Hold on. Oh, you know what I need to do as well? Hold on. Because I want to make it a little tougher for myself. As if I'm not having a tough situation right now. All right. Maybe I should have changed the time of day because I did not do 7:30 the last time. It is actually cold. Fuck it, let's just do it. Let's see what happens. tiled curves on Nürburgring, but this car is a risk for show. Just go sixth already, fuck it. As fuck. I rarely ever use first gear for these cars, but fuck it. That A-pillar in the way for you to see your aggressive exit. I could go through there a little quicker, but we gonna chill. I just want to see if I can match the 634 or see about going a little quicker. Who knows? As you can see on the dash, the fuel display, we do have fuel going out and we do got tire wear on. Fucked that up. Almost looped it, touching that curb. Heavy. Shit, almost lost it. Favorite part of the track, but because I put it at 7 a.m. it should be slippery as hell. Yep, right there. Yeah, all of this shit's about to be in shadows and it's slippery. Ooh, there's no margin for error in that. All these real critical spots are always in the shadows. down to 85. No, 82. 81. Yeah. Let's see if we can do some more laps. Am I tripping? That's 60? No, that's 81. Alright. Still feel like I got some feel in the tires. Me up. So the cool thing about running your leaderboard, you'll get to see the time of day, the temperature and everything, because it's never the same temperature. Oh, that got risky as fuck. It's never the same temperature that you run at. We'll get to see the difference in the temp from yesterday's time and the time of day. 4-second difference. Let's see if I can push it a little harder. Got 76 on fuel. Tires should be okay. Tires feel okay. Racing hards don't burn up that fast. Lost it. I felt it coming. We could still. Oh no! Fuck. Okay. Let's see the difference in the temperatures. Surface temp was 55. Wow, it had a different ambient this time. The surface temp was the same. That's kind of dope. But it doesn't show the time of day. Huh, I thought it did. Now I'm interested to see something. Let's change time of day a little bit to the evening. It did have a different temperature, but track temperature was the same. Let's run at 1330. Did I do consumption too? Yeah, I think that's what I did. All right, let's see. Surface feel a little different, but let's get it together for the start finish line. Shit. defies knowledge, defies reasoning, I should say. Defies what you think should be happening. Going so damn fast. Same with this corner too. Ooh, that bump was ugly. You see how the hands keep getting stuck? That's not me doing that on the steering wheel. That's me bottoming out, so the wheels are getting caught on the frame. That happens a lot when you're doing your own setup and tune, and if it feels like the car is super understeering, it's because you made it too low for the frame. And you can see that in the driver's seat with the hands getting blocked when it's trying to steer. And what happens with these cars is just it's got hella downforce on them and it bottoms out. And it definitely hinders the steering, but it just happens. Certain cars it doesn't do that with. Certain cars it doesn't bottom out is what I mean. Their chassis are a little bit better. NSX is a really low car. Anytime you see the steering lock and then it just skips like 2 frames into the steering rotation, that's what just happened. And yeah, I can feel that, and yes, the car understeers in that sense. The steering's locked, or the front wheels are blocked on the frame. It's just something I've learned to deal with and or get around. Does not like that. I can't keep the momentum through here like I do with that M6, man. The M6 is like a truck. It just blasts through all terrains. Woo, almost got me on the tiles. See if we can do this a little better. Now that we got some sun on this. Still almost lost it. Go. Almost went wrong. It almost went wrong again. So yeah, It should be about 37 or 36 maybe, if I got the first portion of the track right. But now that we got a little bit of temperature on the surface, I want to try to run it consistently, see how quickly I can go and how the tires will still feel like 2 or 3 laps in. One day I do want to get a group of friends together to run like an endurance or something on here. At least 10 laps. I think that'll be fun. Yep, 37, that's what I figured. Shit. Kind of like my little hidden treasure, because I like to just do shit like this, just lap endlessly, and get my use out of each car. I might feel comfortable with another car, but then I go jump in another car to try to get that same comfort, or at least the same kind of miles in under my belt in the car. So I'm not the type to complain about the game, its contents, its track uploading, because even though I can get fire on this track in one car, I might want to get fire on it in another car, you know what I mean? And just run it, see where the benefits are, see where like the standard nature of the car is best at. Like I said, the Beamer will plow through these curbs and terrains on this track. This car does not like it, so you gotta kind of run tighty. Woo! Thought that was gonna make me slide out. So you kind of just gotta drive with the nature of the car. got him. Jumped. Fuck. Get a little speed through here right now. No way the curb took me out like that. We had a fire lap going. At least I didn't crash, but fuck. That knocked about a second and a half off. I could have kept some momentum up. Damn. 63 on the fuel. Tires still feel cool though. Damn, that fouled that lap. That was a 35.4. That ain't bad. This damn speed again. Fuck it. Let's see if we can hold it. 3 laps in, 58 on the fuel. Tires is feeling alright. Let's see. Yep, we good. Didn't like that one. Alright. So yeah, so you can see, let's see what the ambience were and everything for it on this one. And just for clarity, I did not run my standard with the grip on track edge and tire wear the last one. So I just ran the car as perfectly as it could be, you know, which isn't. Wow, look at that. That's almost exactly a second different. And it's 51.8 degrees on this run. So it's a little hotter on this run, which look how much hot. So the surface temp is 91 degrees. And wind on the northwest direction at 11.3 last time. Northeast, east, northeast, north, northwest. Interesting. But that's cool. Those are the kind of things I like to look at, and that's how I like to run the cars. Anyway, you kind of see what I'm dealing with, see how I'm doing it, and let me save the last, let's say 15 minutes. right, that's uploaded. But yeah, you kind of just see how it does show, like temp and shit like that. -7 degrees, 95. Damn, that damn vet was moving. But yeah, man, that's about it. That's all I really wanted to show. That's all I really wanted to get down and convey. Other than that, I'm out.